Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting off in the National League East, the Phillies grabbed 13 hits in the game as they got the best of the visiting Mets, 8-3. The Cubs held their opponent to just 2 hits as they took down the visiting Braves 2-0. They're on a roll with 8 straight victories. The Dodgers had 12 hits as a team as they made it a laugher against the Diamondbacks, 9-2. Brian Shaw grabbed his 4th victory out of the pen, leading the Rockies to a win over the Giants, 6-4. Andrew Benintendi was hot at the plate, collecting 3 hits in the game as the Bo Sox took down the White Sox 3-2. The Yankees smacked 15 team hits as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 8-4. The Indians tallied 5 home runs overall as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 9-4. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.
All right, a little baseball. So we suck at everything else. What? I do.
First opened back in 2012.
A VCR holder over here. It's not working with the video game. Nah, I'm good. I'll just move up.
Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one. It's one of baseball's hardest throwers. Next. Jose Arena gets the starting assignment for the Fish.
Jose Arena.
Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the
Castro's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first 2 guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe, head-to-head with Jose Arena. He's 0 for 7. No balls and a strike to count.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
That's a ball. And he takes this one high, 1-1. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
The 1-2 offering looked
like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone. You're going to get a ground ball
fuck
or a
that one
swing and
up.
a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
In now is Anthony Rendon. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't. After this, Jeremy Hellickson, a right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Into the corner and slicing.
You
can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions.
Nice.
Stay up the middle and keep that one fair.
And another foul ball. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Castro is retired, and there's 1 away. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I really like the way Neil Walker is playing right now. He comes into this one among the leaders in slugging percentage. How about top 5 in the National League? I love watching him when he comes up to the plate. There's just
He about to get fucked up in here. About to have it.
Swagger that you just can't miss.
I wish you would.
Next to the plate will be JT Riddle, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. And that misses for ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. Robles waits on it.
Excuse me.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. In there, a base hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, number 51. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hard work. He can keep it up.
Just missed it.
Under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Marlins leave 1.
Just missed it.
Juan Soto to the plate now. Head-to-head with Jose Urena. He's 0 for 4. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, D-Roy, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different
All right,
shapes
you
and
want to play that?
and they come with all
Let's
different
play.
type of weapons.
Let's
We're gonna
play,
see
motherfucker.
flamethrower
Nothing.
First pitch on its way.
What?
One out of play for strike one.
What's going to happen?
No score here as we play inning number 2.
Oh, boy, here we go. Living in the past, yo. Son helper.
Here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like good stuff in this one.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the
Kurt
catcher,
Suzuki. Oh,
and he turns this
shit.
one around high and deep to center field. Goodwin
Still a beast.
and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Jorge Alfaro. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch coming, here it is. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And the knuckle curve that time got him swinging, and that's the first out.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Brian Dozier. We know what he can do from the offensive standpoint, light tower power. But he doesn't get enough credit for his defense, his ability to manipulate the bag and do all this while his hair never moves.
Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Neil Walker goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Hellickson steps into his windup. First pitch on its way. 4-1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down at the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
The 2-1 home. And a good cut here by Granderson, but this one's going to find the seats in right, a foul ball. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Fouled off. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Payoff pitch one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Stepping into the box, Victor Robles. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Number 16.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Up top, it's 2-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
3-0 now. Yan Gomes, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes.
He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs. So there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Robles aboard here at first with nobody out. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. One gone. One away down the Washington third, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jeremy Hellickson. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit. First pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder coming on. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So stepping in, Wilmer Defoe. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. A high fastball is in there.
So.
Third inning, no score to this point. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. On the ground to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Nats leave a pair. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He starts off the inning.
Leading off for the Marlins, the center fielder,
Get to him here.
Brian
I'm not sure, Matt, they
Goodwin.
throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul. And patience exercise as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Jose Urrea.
Steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Softly hit here for the blocked by the third baseman for the
The batter, number 13, second baseman,
looking to put the
Darlin
ball in play here. He went down on
Chef
strikes in his
Rowe.
first at bat.
sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation, 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball.
Only pay. Liberty, 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 liberty. My friends keep me on the go, even when my back pain says stop. Aspartame warm water, medicated warmth that's not old, relieves pain up to 8 hours with no odor. All we smell is fresh air. Aspartame warm patch and gel. When your skin is feeling dry and crinkly, it's time for Gold Bond Healing Lotion. Penetrates 10 surface layers deep with 7 moisturizers, 3 vitamins. Skin is nourished, healed, healthy looking. Gold Bond Healing. Ultimate lotion, ultimate skin. It's 1977 in West Germany. Gabrielle Kleen, a translator at the U.S. Embassy, is facing a desperate choice. Her fiancé, Frank Dietzel, who says he works for an international peacekeeping organization, has asked her to pass him top secret military documents. So what will Gabrielle do? Trust him and become a spy, or refuse and risk losing her one true love? Gabrielle reasons that although stealing top secret information is illegal, her fiancé's goal of world peace is more important. She agrees to steal the documents. She's so completely in love with Frank that she'll do anything for him. And also, his job is to promote world peace. So if she does get copies of these documents and gives them to him, she's only doing nothing anyway. Gabrielle photographs hundreds of classified documents at the American Embassy and hands them over to her fiancé. But while Gabrielle risks her career, the couple slowly grows apart. Frank is constantly away on trips out the country and repeatedly delays their wedding. Finally, after 7 years together, the relationship ends. Gabrielle is heartbroken, and she puts her life with Frank behind her. In 1989, the Berlin Wall comes down, and Germany is finally reunified. Like many citizens across the nation, the historic event signals a new chapter in Gabrielle's life. She assumes that since her illegal activities with Frank have gone undetected for so long, she's in the clear. Gabrielle has moved on. She doesn't really feel very much about the past. But then, 2 years later, her life is completely upended. So in 1991, Gabrielle is arrested by the federal police for espionage. And when her interrogators reveal the name of her contact, it's uncomfortably familiar. It is none other than her former fiancé, Frank Dietzel. But it's what they say next that chills Gabrielle to the core. Frank did not work for a research firm devoted to world peace at all. He, in fact, was an East German spy, and she's absolutely astounded. Everything he said about himself was a lie, for the sole purpose of convincing her to pass him top secret documents.
4, first and second now with 1 away.
The batter, number 10, shortstop,
0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch to the at-bat. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base paths, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Soto is after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now,
up next to the Marlins, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much control.
Hold on there. That ball is down and could score a run. And they'll put the
The bat, number 51.
Another multi-hit game for this guy. He's absolutely on fire. It's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Into the box, number 51, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
Gabriel is eventually found guilty of espionage.
0 for 1 here in the early going. The set and the 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
1 run scored. Now a third runner heading for the plate. And a relay to the plate. And it's nothing time. He's safe as they jump out ahead with 3 runs scoring on the play.
Now batter.
Base is
The
loaded,
catcher,
and he was looking to
Jorge
drive the ball in the second he stepped into the
Alvaro.
box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro. It's a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage.
What?
Showcases nearly 150
If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
This is in the air to left. Soto is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and 1 man left on. 3 innings complete. Miami's out in front, 3-0. Leading off the inning, Anthony Rendon, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
On to first, and the throw goes right by him.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Into the box now, Juan Soto. Hit hard down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Down and away, ball 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
The batter, number 9.
Good time now to check out the Marlins Road to the Show report as you see a couple of players in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. Here's Brian Dozier now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1-1 to count. Rendon stands at first with 1 out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. High in the air out towards shallow right. Under it is the right fielder. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Riding into the box,
number
Kurt
28.
Suzuki. He's
Kurt
0 for 1 thus far. A ball and no strikes. A runner on first with 2 away. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And now one taken by Suzuki as he draws it even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder coming on. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Washington. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Marlins.
At the plate, Neil
The
Walker
first baseman,
comes into this at-bat
Neil
0 for 1 in the ballgame.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And there's ball 1.
1-1.
Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2. Waiting next is Curtis Granderson. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. In now
batting,
Granderson.
left fielder.
He was a strikeout
Curtis
victim in his first try.
Granderson.
He got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup.
Oh, I thought that was going to hang.
They've been real smart to let it go.
Granderson, often referred to as the Grandy Man. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
I know you have to have teammates on base to drive runs in, but this guy has had a knack all year of coming through with clutch hits at the right time to put his team on top. Come back in some big games. He leads the team in RBIs as he approaches the final push towards free agency.
So he ran the
bat,
fastball by him for
the
the
center
punch out.
fielder,
Curtis Granderson
Ryan.
becomes the first out in the bottom of the
Good
4th
win.
inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early
the
counts.
Pitcher, number
this
62.
has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Standing in now, Jose Arena, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Called strike 0-2. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. So
now batting, second baseman,
set to go.
Starlin
Castro. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Hellickson pauses. First pitch on its way. Line hard. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Walker at second. Goodwin on at first with 2 down. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. Here's another 2-2. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Boy, talking about
the batter, number 10,
up after that
shortstop,
strikeout, D-Road. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard
RBI
single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Into the box, JT Ribble as he drives a liner to right center. And here's a dive.
He drops it.
Center fielder, but it's off his glove. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we've got a case right now. This team is just feasting on a pitcher.
The third baseman.
He's given up some runs.
Ryan.
It looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired. Going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Number 19.
On his way out to the mound now, the Washington manager. And that's going to do it now for the starter, Jeremy Hellickson. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? Third knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 51. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot.
Too much.
Leave it there as the play is made here to hit. Welcome back. Heidi Whitey standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. We were expecting a pitcher's duel in this one, but it's turned into a bit of a lopsided contest so far. Hellickson hasn't had his best stuff today.
Well, D-Row, this is a case of where it looks like the power pitcher is winning out this afternoon. Overpowering stuff from one side. On the other hand, a control pitcher that's having a rough go.
It goes to show you why everybody's so enamored with velocity. When you're a power guy, you can miss over the heart of the plate and you don't get that solid contact. As a finesse guy, if you're not spotting up, damage.
The first baseman, number 10, Jan Gomes.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Granderson. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one long hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter.
Number 47, Howie Kendrick.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 3 homers and 7 driven in. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. The next 1-2 pitch. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. Nationals gone in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit.
Your
Matt
attention,
Grace,
please.
the 6'4"
Now
southpaw,
pitching
comes
for
in
the
out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 33, Matt
Striding in,
Grace.
Jorge Alfaro. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Leading off for the Marlins,
Ready with the first
catcher,
pitch. Here it comes.
Jorge
Bounce to first.
Alfaro.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman,
One away now for the Marlins in their half of the fifth.
Walker.
And they'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native, the left-handed bat of Neil Walker. First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. 5 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. 2-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. On the ground for Gazer at second. Fielded cleanly. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, left
Up
fielder,
next from Miami,
Curtis
Granderson. No hits and
Granderson.
2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball is swung on and missed. A 1 pitch on its way. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. A pause and the 0-2. Popped up. Suzuki shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. In now is Adam Eaton. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
the batter.
And now for Washington, Wilmer Defoe. A hit in 2 tries so far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
The third baseman, number 6.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rendon. 0-2 on his line thus far. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
A bullet to first base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Now batting, left fielder, Juan.
So now it'll be the 4-hole.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get your head for a little while.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line to the right side. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... Into the box now, Brian Goodwin.
Leading up for the Marlins, the center fielder, Brian Goodwin.
First delivery to him on the way. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss by the slider there. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. There to tuck it in is Rendon for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Digging in once again, Jose Arena. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump
batter,
right
number
there. He's thrown the
13,
ball well, but on
second
the offensive
baseman,
side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
In now, Starlin Castro, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't
the
get
batter,
jumpy and
10,
try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, lined it out, and nice knock the other way.
Stepping in now, JT Riddle.
Come on, I just said it's gonna be high.
1 around for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strike.
Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2. Little chopper down the first baseline. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runners are able to move up.
Now batting,
now at the
third
plate,
baseman,
Brian Anderson. It
Brian
was a single for him in his last
Anderson.
Yeah, just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
1-0 the count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Arena, the runner at third. Castro at second with 2 gone. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. The 1-2 is offered and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Brian Dozier, he flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. The 1-2. Shoots this one over to first from his seat. And the throw gets him at first base as he threw that one from his fanny, but he gets him anyway for the first out.
The catcher.
Boy, I'll tell you, the defense has been stellar all night long. They've got the shutout working, and there's another super play to rob them of a hit.
Standing in now, Kurt Suzuki. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Good action on the two-seamers there. It's 1-2.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. On the first, and Suzuki's retired, 2 away.
Now batting. Right
here in the box, Victor Robles. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Ladies
3
and
up,
gentlemen,
3 down
it's
for Washington.
time for the
Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so
Your
it would appear
attention,
that
please.
we'll see a double switch
These
here.
changes
Justin
for
Miller
Washington.
gets the call from
Now
the pen
pitching
to take
and
over
batting
on
in
the
the
mound
seventh.
and start the home
Number
7th.
60, Justin.
Stepping in, number 51.
Now
He
playing
lined
right
out in
field
his
and
last
batting
trip,
9.
so looking for
Number
better
3.
fortunes
Oh,
here.
shit.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
A ball and a strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And he misses 2-1. Miller has over 40 innings on his line so far, and through those innings he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. Stepping into
Now
the box,
batting, catcher,
He got
Jorge
on top of one and was a ground out
Alfaro.
last time. First offering on its way. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. The 1-0. A swing
that's
sets
his
the first strike. The 1-1. He's running. Pitch misses. The throw.
Safe.
Not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Lifted in the air out towards left center.
Everybody getting to that.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting, The
When
first
this thing
baseman.
left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here.
Walker.
Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Here's Neil Walker. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's safe.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. Too well hit.
Up next for the Marlins.
Back doubles that bring in
The
a
left
run.
fielder.
This one ends up
Curtis.
going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a
Randerson.
pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
It is Curtis Granderson.
Ooh.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Started to offer at it as an appeal goes down to Jerry Hillsdale at third, but Jerry says he held up. It's ball one. The 1-2. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Walker leads off second with nobody out. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Stepping
Now
up
batting,
Brian
center
Goodwin.
fielder,
He got under one and
Brian.
popped out his last time up.
Goodwin.
Impressive, if you ask me. So many times you beat a sinker into the ground, you end up grounding out to third. You're running down to first base, and you're so upset at yourself. At least he got under the thing. He knows his bat plane is pretty decent.
The 1-0 delivery. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one
Now
away.
batting, the pitcher.
Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good pitches.
Ladies
Even
and
on
gentlemen,
2-0, you just
your
can't
attention,
lay one
please.
right down the middle.
Yeah,
Now
I'm sure he
pitching
wanted
for
to nip a
Washington.
corner right there, but
Number
hats off
51,
challenging 2-0 in a
Wander
fastball count. He came and got
Suero.
some.
Wander Suero comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. 0-1 the count. Comes set with the 0-1. Waved and missed, and he's behind 0-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an inning-ending double play.
Got him to chase
The
out
batter,
of the zone
number
that time.
13,
Jose Arena
second
becomes
baseman,
out number 2 this
Darling.
inning.
Castro.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Shot toward right center. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this
That's
lopsided.
shortstop.
A lot of things just
JC.
kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to
Riddle.
another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
He's set. Here it comes. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. This is right up against the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Into the box, Brian Anderson, as he'll take a look at ball one. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. The 1-0 home.
Oh.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Riddle at second with 2 down. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Started to go around.
Get the fuck out.
Third strike anyway.
Sorry,
That
you
will
did good.
Striding in now for the Nats. Jan Gomes. He leads
Lead
off
off,
the
lead off.
and
The first baseman.
get that started out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
You know what they say, Dan? The way to get to the big leagues
Now
from an
back.
offensive
Right
standpoint, you
fielder.
better be able to
Michael
hit that
A.
fastball. And this power pitcher missed over the heart of the plate consistently. On the flip side, the finesse guy was on point.
You know, this was like watching one of those days when Tommy John used to have that real good sinker ball. A guy like Frank Tanana. You don't have to throw 95 or 100 to get big league hitters out. As we saw in this one here, if you can finesse and move the ball in and out, you can win at the big league level.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away.
Now back. The center fielder. Adam Eaton.
Into the box now. Adam Eaton. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Granderson is under it, and that retires the side. So coming to the plate, number 51.
Leading off for the
And
Marlins.
he'll start out the bottom
The
of the
right
8th
fielder.
inning.
Number 51.
Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here, we'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Oh. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Ooh.
Timing a little off on that one. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. And the pitch. And a half swing
That's
that
a
time,
shame.
but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Ready
Now batting,
Jorge
catcher,
Alfaro. He'll try to
Jorge
follow up the double in his last
Alfaro.
at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
No balls and 1 strike. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. A ball and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. chance here for Dozier at second. And there's out number 2.
Up next
Digging
for the
in and
Marlins,
looking for more,
the first baseman.
He's working on a
Neil
1 for 3 thus far.
Walker.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's
Walker ain't shit. He ain't shit. He ain't shit.
A solo home run here for Neil Walker. 24 home runs for him on the season as this lead got even wider.
Hey, shit. You do that man like that.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Now batting, left fielder, Curtis Granderson.
Into the box now, Curtis Granderson, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Comes set and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo home run for Curtis Granderson. Number 21 for him on the season as the blowout continues.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Your
Number
attention,
44
please.
takes the mound
Now
as he's been
pitching for the
called
Nationals.
upon to pitch.
Number 44, Trevor.
Stepping in now,
Rosenthal.
Brian Goodwin. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. This is skied into short left center. Defoe calls for it, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We've played 8 full. It's the Marlins 12. Digging in the switch hitter, Wilmer Defoe, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't nail your chances as a professional.
So digging in now, Anthony Rendon. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging
Now
in,
batting,
Juan Soto. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now a swing and a ground ball.
Exactly 100 pitches. Got him.
He's going to be in time to take care of them, and the Marlins have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the first. So close to baseball history.
Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please
the Marlins
drive home.
The protocol wasn't followed. The lights weren't turned on.
Sixers game.
TV didn't capture it.